The island of Sodor has many engines, and many engines means many accidents. When an engine comes off the rails, that's when a special crane called the breakdown crane is used. The breakdown crane helps engines who have derailed or crashed, and is very essential on any rail. But there's only one problem. The breakdown crane can only be used in one place at a time, which can sometimes lead to a lot of confusion and delay. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt came to the yard where Thomas and Percy were shunting trucks.
Thomas, Percy, I have got an engine to help with accidents. His name is Harvey. I want you two to show him around the island. He's waiting at the docks.
Well, you heard him. Let's go,
said Thomas, and the two puffed away. Later, the two arrived at the docks. They saw Harvey idling in a siding and puffed up to talk to him.
Hello. You must be Harvey,
Thomas said.
And you must be Thomas and Percy. Nice to meet you two,
Harvey replied.
What's that strange thing on top of your boiler?
Asked Percy.
That's a crane arm. I'm a crane engine,
Harvey informed.
Oh, that'll be very helpful,
Percy said kindly.
Okay, you two. We must go,
finished Thomas, and the three engines steamed out of the docks. Thomas, Percy, and Harvey had a great time seeing the sights of Sodor. But when they returned to the sheds that night, trouble arose with the bigger engines.
Look at that silly engine. He can't decide if he's an engine or a crane.
Laughed James, and all the big engines laughed. This made Harvey feel very sad and left out.
Never mind,
said Thomas.
The big engines will think of anything to insult an engine.
They even do it to me and Thomas sometimes.
But Harvey still felt sad. The next morning, Gordon and James puffed out of the sheds. They were feeling very puffed up in the smoke box. The two were going to pull a special double-header express train.
Goodbye, everyone,
they chirped.
Except for that mishmash of a crane on wheels over there,
sniggered Gordon, and the two puffed off. Later, Gordon and James arrived at Knapford Station.
Hey, watch it, you big blue moron!
Well, forgive me for not being painted in such an ugly colour.
Well, I oughta.
Enough, you two, scolded Gordon's driver, and the cavalcade pulled out of the station. Meanwhile, at Knapford Yard, Harvey was resting in a siding when the yard manager and the fat controller pulled up.
There's been an accident on the main line. We need your help, Harvey, immediately. Yes, sir,
said Harvey, and he steamed off as fast as his wheels could carry him. Gordon and James had derailed off of the main line because the two wouldn't stop arguing, and well, you get the picture.
It's all your fault.
My fault? Whatever are you talking about?
Well, if you didn't bump me at Knapford.
James, I swear when I get my buffers on you, I'm going to...
But their arguing soon ended when Harvey arrived.
No need to fear, you two. I'll get you both back on the track in a jiff.
And Harvey got straight to work. And in no time at all, the two engines were put back onto the track. And they set off on their way once more. Later that night, the two returned back to Tidmouth Sheds.
We're very sorry for being rude, Harvey.
Indeed. You were very useful today, Harvey.
Oh, never mind,
smiled Harvey.
That's what friends are for.
And Harvey fell asleep that night, knowing that he had earned a special spot on Sir Topham Hatt's railway.